COVID has affected our families, unfortunately, in a tremendous way this year. The trauma that they have experienced in their own homes has in a way trickled into the shelter because they are having to abide by certain rules and guidelines that feel definitely restrictive just as much as the ones that they had in their abusive home.
We have seen an increase in violence, definitely a lot of isolation, which is a big component in domestic violence. Because of the stay-at-home order, clients are at home with their partners and with their families.
The calls that we receive on the hotline department, we see anywhere from people that have attempted to leave the home multiple times or people that are just seeking help for the first time.
Having to stay in a home with their abusers all day and all night, there is really no safe space for them. They once were able to go to work and have a safe space. Now they're not able to.
The impact of the pandemic on children specifically has been very challenging. We're seeing a lot of depression, a lot of anxiety.
Callers are risking their lives and their children's lives to get the help that they need. We have noticed that the children are also now starting to see abuse from those abusers.
It's really hard for a lot of our survivors to be able to trust people because for the most part, the person that they most trusted is the person that hurt them the most.
We provide them with resources and support, but we don't tell them what to do. We believe in empowering them to make their own decisions. When they get into the program, they learn how to get empowered, how to speak for themselves and decide what's best for them.
Literally, the day after they come in, they let our staff know that that was the first night where they've had a full night of sleep.
What makes our clients successful is definitely the support that they get from shelter services, housing, looking for jobs. They get to go to groups and also get individual therapy.
Case management at Laura's house is very vital to our clients. Staff has over 20 years of experience in this field, and they have built those relationships with other shelter programs and transitional programs.
We at Laura's house, we always strive to provide a safe environment. That's our purpose. After we introduce them to our service providers, they start to feel like it's their home. And to be honest, it is their home for the next 30 to 45 days. And that's what we want them to feel comfortable.
This program has completely changed my life. It's been a stepping stone to change for the better as a mother, and it's provided a warm, loving environment for my children. I thank you so much for educating me and providing help when I was in need. Being in the shelter was much better than I expected. I met some amazing women, and for once I could say I wasn't alone.
There aren't nearly as many resources for male victims of domestic violence as there are for women, and I'm so grateful to have found Laura's house. Not only have I learned so much from the PEP class and my counseling, but have also been able to meet other men who are in similar situations. I've been so inspired by the staff here at Laura's house that I hope to someday volunteer in a capacity where I can help other men in violent situations.
One client would go on walks and she would come back with these pebbles and she would come back and paint them. And she would put positive sayings on them. She would then lay them out for other clients to see so she could help them through their journey. This year has been like no other, and your support means more to the clients than ever.
Our supporters have been very helpful in allowing us to continue providing these services despite the pandemic going on, and also providing this quality of care that we have been giving.
The support that we've been receiving has been amazing. You guys have allowed us to continue to have our shelter doors stay open for families in need.